Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. We elect a president for how many years? Four. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. In what month do we vote for president? November. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President.